Next one, this is not a, this is an unconventional option here, but maybe you'll like his game. We got TJ McConnell.
Oh, oh,
Welcome back to True Gem TV, where we are highlighting athletes from the Dayton area. Today, we are joined by a very special guest. He last year at Carroll College, he averaged 19 points a game, 57. I'm rounded up, 57.7, 58% from the field. He had a game last year where they played UNLV, where he dropped 16, 6 for 9 from the field, 2 for 2 from three. So he's got that scoring potential for sure. Today, we are joined by Kendall Moore.
how you doing there? How you doing, man?
Not too bad, man. Appreciate you for joining, taking the time out of your day and what I'm sure busy off season for you. I guess first off, like, how is the off season going for you, and kind of just that whole process? Because I know you're switching schools, looking to, you know, um, go somewhere else this fall. So like, how is that whole off season, everything going for you?
Just want to say thank you for having me. I seen what you was doing, and I was like, I wanted to get on the show. So just the fact that we made it happen super fast is real cool. So glad to
Thanks,
be
man.
on the show. And honestly, right now, I'm trying to find a spot overseas. I recently just graduated with my master's, so I just feel like you can always find some work. Like your degree always gonna be there. Right now, I'm just transitioning from college and trying to find a way to get and trying to find a spot overseas.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I didn't actually know that about you. So that's awesome to hear. So like, in that whole, like, sense, like, what are you, like, what parts of your game are you really focusing on this offseason to improve? Or, just anything at all you're trying to improve, on your game this, summer?
Well, there's something honestly, really all facets of the game because college and pros is gonna be two different levels. So I just been thinking, I really just been thinking of finding ways of just like being more conditioned. That's really the main thing I've really been working on. I just been trying to remain conditioned and just stand in the weight room and then just keep sharpening my tools. So whether it's always working out with Xan or just being in the gym on my own, just getting shots up, whatever I can do to try and just keep my mind sharp on the game, whether it's watching some games, I'll be doing that. But most of it's just trying to make the transition as seamless as possible.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, man. And something I want to ask you about too that kind of ties in with that. Like, you've been playing a lot of summer league this off season. Getting the runs in. Like, do you kind of like look at that as like seeing how you stack up against guys? Because a lot of those guys are either high level college players right now, playing overseas. Some guys obviously been in the NBA. So like, do you kind of like try to maybe not compare your game, but just like see how you like can stack up against guys like that?
Um, yeah, that is that. Yeah, you can say that. I feel like when I was younger, cause this my 4th year playing in the Kingdom, and I remember like my first few years, I really wasn't playing that much, and it would be sometimes I'll be pulling up to the games, and Zan, he would let me know like, "Yeah, like, you might not play today, like, you just be ready if you might not get in." So, that was my when I was younger, my mindset was like, "Okay, I wanna see where I'm at with against the other players out there, whether it's competing against whoever it might be, whether it be Trey Burke or even Meach and Trav. Like if they was the first two guards when I was younger, we'll be playing against them. And then was the first two guards, I would be like, yeah, I want to see where my game stack up. Even still, like today, when I be playing
Yeah.
against them, I'll be wanting to see where my game is and what I need to do to get better. But now I feel like this year even a little bit last year, I feel like I had a way bigger role in the summer league games, and right now, I just feel like I wanna be known as one of the better guards in that league. So, that's really my mindset coming in now.
Yeah, no, definitely, and I mean, I can even I've been covering these leagues for this will be my 3rd year, I think, yeah, and, like, I can even tell from, like, 2 years ago to, like, now, and, like, I started definitely seeing a lot, like, last year because we had the Cincy league too, so you got, like, a lot more I feel like gave a lot of people a lot more opportunity just to, like, have 2 leagues in the kingdom basically,
Mm.
you know, so yeah, no, I definitely think, like, you're at that level now.
Yeah, it was more so it was always just a confidence thing because I don't know, not necessarily I feel like sometimes I might get, like, imposter syndrome, and I'd be like, "Oh, I really ain't supposed to be playing on the court," but but recently not even recently, like, the past few years, I always was just like, "No, I can compete with these guys," and, yeah, these past 2 years but, yeah, really these past 2 years, my confidence has improved drastically when it come to just playing in them summer league games. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, is that something that has like helped you too, like playing in college? Because I noticed like from I think I want to say between your second year and then last year at Carroll, or maybe that I guess that'd be your 3rd year, and then last year at Carroll, like you had a good like jump, and like you performed really well last year. Like, is that part of that also? Just like that same,
Yeah, you can say that, cause well, I done been to I done been to 5 different schools. Even I wasn't even at Masters last year. I mean, I wasn't even at Carroll last year. I was at Carroll 2023, 2024. Last year, I
Oh,
was at
okay,
the
okay,
Masters. So,
gotcha, okay,
I feel like but the when I was at Carroll, I feel like, yeah, that was where I really got my confidence back, cause I've always been a confident player. But, I wanna say the year I went JUCO, that was the year where it was like, okay, this really was questioning my love for the game, and it was doing a lot of it was weighing a lot on my confidence, and it was days where I was really especially when I came home from my JUCO, it was days I was really sitting down like, "Yeah, I'm really not tripping if I don't hoop anymore." And deep down, I knew that wasn't true, but I feel like I was giving myself an out. And then I got an opportunity to go to Carroll, and yeah, going out there really revamped my love for the game. I started to find the joy again. And when I really knew I started enjoying the game again is when I started watching it. Cause I used to always watch it, but them 2 years before I went to Carroll, I really wasn't watching no type of basketball. It didn't intrigue me. But once I started watching it again and I really started saying stuff. I might say something and the commentator might say it a few minutes later. I'd be like, "I just said that." And and it would just make it made me enjoy the game a lot more.
yeah, no, that's awesome, man. That's a good story, and that's kind of, I mean, I guess you could say in a way like that's my motivation to like be around the game and stuff because I like
Yeah.
watching it and stuff. So like I try to do things around there.
Yeah.
So like just like you said, like just a joy or just like a love for the game
Mhm.
is like important. Um, I want to ask you too. So like I know you like where you talked like about the Masters and Carroll. So like I looked it up to see like where are these schools at,
Oh,
and so Montana, Carroll, and then Santa Clarita, which that place looks sweet because like
yeah.
kind of close to LA, but you're not. Like, what is it like to like play all the way out there in the West Coast? Obviously, you're from Dayton. Like, is that tough sometimes, or are you just like enjoying it because you're in like some cool
Um,
like different places?
so them past 2 years, them those 2, it really wasn't that much of a challenge because so I gotta break it down for you now. So
Yeah.
what I like the first school I went to was in Indiana. It was in
Okay.
Hammond, Indiana, and I redshirted that year, and then I transferred to Corbin. It's a school in Oregon. This the first time I
Okay.
ever went out west. So I'm
Gotcha.
19 years old. COVID, we're in the midst of COVID, and at first I was a little hesitant on going out there because I had never been no further than probably Texas in my whole life. That was the furthest I
Yeah.
had ever been beforehand from home. So I would go out there and it would be like going out to Oregon was really my only option or I would be at home. And really I was just thinking like I never seen a mountain before. So I was like, I'm gonna go out there and see what it looked like. And I remember my first semester, I ain't gonna lie, I was not enjoying it because we were we were we weren't practicing, the gyms was closed, so I was pretty much stuck in the dorms. and it was a culture shock. So, I remember, like, the 2nd or 3rd week, I remember calling my dad like, "Yo, I'm ready to go back home. We don't have I'm not trying to I'm not really trying to honor the scholarship." It was bad, but honestly,
Yeah.
I wanna say we came back. We ended up going back home, like, Thanksgiving of 2020, and I had the winter break from Thanksgiving all the way to January, and then we ended up
Nice.
having a spring season that year, and I ended up loving Oregon
Mm.
and still love
Huh.
it to this day. So once I got used to being out in Oregon, that was the first time I was all the way across the country. Moving, then I went to school in Florida, and then I went to school in Montana and California.
Yeah.
Montana and California, it was I was ready for the journey now.
Yeah.
Mm.
'Cause you already kinda got a little bit of that, and well,
Yeah.
like, I feel it's gotta be tough because like,
Mhm.
I feel like maybe you would've caught on to Oregon a little quicker if it wasn't COVID too. It's like you can't
Yeah.
even do nothing, like,
No,
that's
literally. That's when I 'cause I was out there for 2 years. So, the first year, I didn't have no transportation for real. I couldn't
Mhm.
do no sightseeing like I wanted to.
Right.
And Oregon really a beautiful state. It's a top 5 scenic state in my opinion. And, yeah, once I got out there and I got comfortable out there, I feel like I can be comfortable anywhere.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's good. I'm gonna have to take a trip to Oregon eventually. The
Oh,
closest I've
yeah.
been is Utah, like, to
Okay.
get, like, the scene I've been to Salt Lake, so
Yeah.
and I've been to Vegas, but that's, like, different. You ain't really doing nature
Yeah,
exploring there.
that's the
I've
desert out there, but Utah
Yeah.
got some nature out there.
Utah was nice. Utah was nice. I mean,
Yeah,
I didn't get to explore that a lot either. I had to stay in the city, but it
yeah,
looked cool. So I'd like to explore that a little bit
mhm,
for sure. And I've been to like the Bay Area a little bit, and that was also kind of cool. But Oregon would be cool. I want to take a little trip out west for sure.
you have to.
So I guess if you had to rank just the cities,
Yeah,
I don't want to you have to bash any city, but
yeah,
I'm just interested, just on like
yeah,
straight up, just like the city of just like
mhm.
if you had to live there for the rest of your life.
Out of all the spots,
Yeah, I don't I don't know where you were at in
yeah,
Florida and in Indiana, but
um, mm, yeah, out of them 5, I would pick Oregon, just because when I was in Florida, I was in, like, the Panhandle, so I wasn't really near Orlando or anything. I was closer to
mhm,
Alabama, but
okay, okay.
and then Montana is Montana. It's not really much out there, but honestly, California, it's like them is they neck and neck because I would say California, it's LA. Like you can't be mad at LA, but at the same time, I hated the traffic, so I'm picking Oregon.
Yeah, I would hate that traffic, especially living there, like, having to deal with
Uh,
that, and everything's, like, expensive, so, you
what
know
a fit it might be like a 5-mile drive and it end up being like 25 minutes. You just sitting out
dang.
there annoyed.
I remember there was a quote from a dude from Notre Dame that got drafted to the Chargers,
Yeah.
and he, like, was from, like, a real small, like, town in, like, I think Indiana, honestly, and he was like, he couldn't believe, like, his, like, first interview, he was just "Br I'm used to being able to 5 minutes means 5 minutes, not
Exactly.
like,
Exactly.
1 mile means, like, you're gonna be there in, like, 5 minutes, not 1 mile means, shit, it could take 30 or something, like yeah.
Exactly. No, for real.
Yeah, that's crazy. Um, so let's see, I wanna well, I'll do this, I'll switch gears a little bit here,
Mhm.
so, I know you like to dribble, obviously, like, you're a ball handler, so I wanna have you I'm gonna give you 8 NBA I think they're all point guards.
Okay.
Yes, they're all point guards, and so, like, I don't know if you've seen, like, the keep 4, cut 4 type,
Okay. Yeah.
basically,
I know what you're talking
so
about.
you won't know who's coming next, everything, and I'm kinda basing this all of these guys, were, guys kinda known for or, not known for, but guys with handles for sure, like, I didn't put Giannis on here, I'll tell you that, but it's tough, there's a lot of good, there's a lot of good players here, so,
Yeah.
first name we got, he's not known for handling, but I feel like that he's, definitely an underrated part of his game. We got Steph Curry.
We can keep Steph.
Alright, keep Steph,
Yeah.
alright. Alright, second guy, kinda the same thing, we got Damian Lillard.
Cut.
Alright. Yeah.
Uh,
Um, Next, we have Cleveland Cavalier himself, Darius Garland.
That's a good.
That's a tough.
Yeah, we'll keep him. We'll keep him.
All right, keep him. All right. Next, we have got LaMelo Ball.
Okay.
Cutting. Okay,
Yeah,
so let's see. You got 2-2 right now.
yeah, I'm cutting Melo.
All right. Next up, we have Tyrese Maxey.
Hmm, okay.
Kind of not. I don't.
I don't
It's a tough one.
I think Imma cut him. Imma cut him. I feel like you're gonna
Got
give
him.
me some better names.
All right. So let's see. We got 3 cuts and 2 keeps right now.
Yeah,
All right. Next one. This is not. This is an unconventional option here,
okay.
but maybe you'll like his game. We got T.J. McConnell.
Oh, oh, Imma keep him now just 'cause,
Keep.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, Imma keep him.
I mean, he nice though. He nice. You see
Yeah,
what he's
he
doing in the
is. Imma
finals,
have
bro.
to keep him. Imma have to keep him. I ain't
All
never
right. All right.
take the ball from him, so yeah, we can keep him.
Right. Right. I mean, shit. It might not be flashy, but it's like
You feel me?
it gets the job done, bro.
Exactly. I ain't never seen nobody rip him. We gonna keep him.
Yeah. He got them handles. All right. So you got one spot left each side. Uh, this one should be pretty easy for you. We have got Kyrie Irving.
Alright, keep. Well,
And the last one, he's gonna be cut. We'll see, that we'll see what the comments say about this.
alright.
Trey Young will be cut from the list. Tough. McConnell is kind of like some bait, basically, but I
I
still think
I
he'd be pretty good, bro.
I had cut too fast. Not for real. I feel like, yeah, I would
Nah,
have to switch. I would
yeah. I
switch
mean, if we would go, would you just switch McConnell and Trey
to
Young
Trey,
if
yeah,
you had to
for
switch?
sure.
Yeah, I think that would be perfect.
Everything else I was right, I feel like.
Yeah, because Lamelo, Lillard, Maxey,
Yeah.
McConnell. Yeah, that's kinda how I thought it would go, but I figured it'd be an interesting, name in there, man. Hey, he was doing his thing in the finals,
Bro, he
so,
was killing.
I mean, yeah, he was damn near the offensive engine when Halliburton was out, basically. I mean,
Was
him and Obi for real.
I was really on the Pacers train, like, I
Yeah.
was on the bandwagon crazy for the playoffs, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, same. I was hoping and I don't mind the Thunder or anything, but the story of the Pacers was so cool to me because
Mhm.
nobody thought they were gonna beat like, the Thunder were low key the wire to wire favorites.
Exactly. And then it was like, yeah, they was doing too much. I ain't gonna lie, the ball was bouncing their way too much the entire playoffs. They had to
Yeah.
win. And like it was meant for them to win. And honestly, I just
Oh.
wanted to see a parade. It's an hour and a half. I would have drove to see that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, no, and it was yeah, you're right though. It was like like they had so many moments like I could not even name you and I would like to say I watched 85 to maybe if not more of the playoffs, like as many games I could see. And I can't even name you like 2 memorable moments from the Thunder, but like the Pacers is like there's at least one every single round that you can remember and it just was a better I guess it was a better story I would say, but
yeah,
I
the
mean,
Thunder, they was just the best team.
yeah.
Honestly, I feel like if the Celtics didn't lose them 2 games at home, they would have went to the finals and it would have been a way better final. No, I can't even say it would have been a way better final because that game,
It's a good
that was
finals, yeah.
that was a great final.
7 right.
It's, I don't know. I feel like the Celtics
Yeah.
made it just as interesting.
My Celtics fan, if they could have done it, it would have been great. It would have been a good finals, but whatever. Now we're gonna be rebuilding apparently. So we ain't got a center, we ain't got a power forward. I don't know, bro.
Oh, yeah, Payne Pritchard's gonna be an all-star this year, though.
Yeah, I hope, man. I've always been a big. I literally have a Peyton Pritchard jersey that I've had since like they didn't even know like Peyton Pritchard like that. So
Yeah.
I've been on the bandwagon. But so let's see, man. I want to ask you. I think I got 2 questions left for you,
Mm,
unless you have anything that's sticking out. But so I know I've been paying attention to your Instagram and everything. I see you've been doing lawn service, correct?
yeah.
So like I want to ask you like too like obviously like outside of just like entrepreneur like starting up a business like that's awesome. And, my dad actually, he did his own lawn landscaping company for, like, decades, so
Yeah.
it's really cool. That's awesome to hear, and I wanna ask you a little bit too of, like, do you look at it all as, like, keeping your like you said, you're trying to stay in shape, like, get in good shape this summer, like, do you look at is that, like, tie into it, or is it or you don't really think about it like that?
You know what? I was uh, today was the first day I ever actually thought about it. I was like, "Yeah, sitting in this heat, carrying and pushing the mower gotta mean something.
Yeah.
It gotta do something, whether it's my mental, it has to do something." I really ain't been viewing it like that, but it might as well. You might as well count it as conditioning. You out from
Yeah.
you out from 7 to however long, it's 90 degrees outside. That gotta mean something.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, 'cause it's hot too, so I mean, if you think about it, like, I know there's people that do, like, workouts in, like, a sauna or some shit, so it's like, I mean, damn near, like, this is the same effects, like and like you said, pushing a lawnmower, they got weight sleds, you know what I mean? Like, kinda the same,
yeah, yeah, exactly. But most of the time, my conditioning now, I've been recently running a 5K. I feel like because I never was a distance runner. Like
Yeah.
I'll be referring myself as like I'm like a Corvette or like a fast car. I'm a speed car.
Yeah.
I'm not the you're
This
not
ain't the
driving
Toyota RAV4.
what? You're not driving me to Florida.
Right.
You're not driving me to Georgia. You're gonna pick up a Honda or a Hyundai Sonata, and you're gonna drive that there. So
Right.
recently, I've been trying to run the 5K. I'll be doing it once or twice a week, and honestly, my whole mentality towards running has changed so much because I used to hate it,
Yeah.
and yeah, now it's not that bad. I enjoy
Alright, maybe
it.
I'll try to work at it. I haven't ran a 5K in years,
The
but
only reason I
I'm, like,
started
trying to
run
get me
only reason I started running is because my homie, he was like, cause like, my last 2 summers, we would go to, like, the Inglewood Dam, and we might run up the hills and do
Yeah.
conditioning like that or run a mile around the dam, and, yeah, like, my homie, he was like, "Oh, I'm trying to run a 5K." So, me and my other homies, being the supportive friends we like, "Yeah, we gonna run it with you." So we started practicing, and then it just became a routine. So now the whole friend group running 5Ks now.
Nice. Keep the stats and,
Yeah.
share it off and
No,
stuff. But
literally.
that's good though. That's like competition low key, like trying to push yourself, like, harder.
No, for real. I'm recently I'm the fastest time I ever had was like 27. I ain't gonna lie. Now, like I said, Paxton, he ran at 18. He ran an 18-minute
Dang,
5K. That is insane.
dang. So, I mean, my brain I'm not good at, doing the math on what a 5K is, but, like, how many miles is that?
It's 3 miles.
3 miles? Okay, so I was about to say, that's, like that's a really good, mile time,
This
like, that's
man's
crazy.
this man's mile pace was 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's motivation. Like I'm trying
Yeah.
to get to
That's
that.
damn near sprinting, damn.
No, he's sprinting the 5K. He's literally
Yeah,
sprinting
that's
it.
crazy.
Yeah,
Damn.
man. Shout out to Paxton.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out, man. That's a damn good time, man. We're trying to get that time.
Yeah.
So let's see. I think the last thing I have for you, and this is something I've been asking like every guest that comes on.
Mhm,
Um, like, do you have any advice for like younger athletes or like, guy like people growing up in Dayton or wherever really, but just about how to like, get to the point like playing college, you know, trying to take your game farther than that even, like just advice to just get to that like level.
mhm. Um, right now, honestly, I feel like my advice would be all you need is you just need one yes. Like you just need one yes. You need one person to just support you. And I feel like I feel like if you're an athlete in dating, especially if you like the DPS, like it might be a little more challenging. It might be you really might have to get out the mud. You really might have to grind, go out your own way, and you might have to try and make your own you might have to open your own doors for yourself. But if you really want it and if you really want to be successful and if you really want to keep playing basketball, you gonna go them extra lengths. Mm,
Yeah. That's great advice, man. And like you said though, like you only had an option to go to that school in Oregon, so that's all you needed though, and now, you've had so many more opportunities since then, for real.
And go where you want it because especially now, I feel like, obviously everybody wanna go D1. And now with NIL, shoot, who don't wanna go D1? But you can go to a D2 and get NIL too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, go where you want it. Go where don't go where how can I put this? Like, don't go where not necessarily not where you want it. Just go where you want it. Like, go where the coaches, everybody, the teams feel good, like, the coaches really got faith in you, not them coaches that's gonna fill your mind up and be like, "Oh, you gonna be starting as soon as you get here." Like, no, them is fallacies. Go where a coach gonna tell you straight up how it's gonna be, and where like, after that, just believe where like, how can I can't really explain this. Go
Yeah,
where
no, yeah, I know what you mean too, 'cause,
mm,
I'll say, when I talked to Mike the last episode, I asked him, like, "Why did you transfer to Wright State?" Like, 'cause he's from Texas, and he was just, the coaches, it felt, genuine. It wasn't, forced or, a script that they would tell everybody. I
yeah,
think he was just, they seemed, genuine, and they, were gonna treat me well, and, that's kinda, in his mind, was the most important. So I guess maybe, make that the most important, not, outside thing, or, if you just wanna go to a school because, it's a cool school or something, you know?
yeah, exactly. Just go where you want it. Go where a coach gonna push you and not just give you handouts and stuff because you're not gonna get better that way. And obviously,
Yeah,
if you're trying to go play college ball, you're gonna go to college and you're gonna realize you might want to continue this. You might want to take it further. So you're gonna want a coach that's over there pushing you even when you don't want to hear it. And
yeah,
yeah, and all yeah, be coachable. A lot of people, especially you might be good now if you like 13, 14. Excuse me. You might be better, or you might be taller than everybody, and that's just off. You might be better than everybody just off your athleticism, but if you're not working on your game, you gonna get caught. So be humble, and listen.
yeah, yeah. That's great advice, man. Um, so before, we wrap up, is there anything, you wanna shout out or, Instagram or anything at all?
Um, yeah, I guess you can follow me on Instagram at a.ken5. Um,
I'll put the tag up so, it'll be
really,
there. I just didn't know, like to give you a chance just in case.
nah, that's really it.
All right, for sure, man. Well, Kendall, I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day, and good luck in the. I'll see you at the summer league, obviously, and good luck there and beyond, man, for sure.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Best of luck to you and your show too. I really rock with what you're doing.